Hi, my name is Titus, and welcome to my channel. I am so excited to get this channel kicked off and on the roll. You guys have no idea. I'm excited for you guys to see what potential this channel has. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Titus. I said that at the beginning, but whatever. My name is Titus. I am a senior in high school. I am about to graduate and go on to college, which I am really excited for. Yee. I am going to major in music education, and I'm going to minor in musical theater. So one thing I really want to talk about first is my hobbies, and for you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit, I cannot speak, and, understand, like, who I really am as a person. Gosh. So one of my hobbies, and it's more of a career, well, it is a career for me, is musical theater and choir. I really got into musical theater my sophomore year of high school. My first ever play was, let me think. I've only done 3 plays so far. I don't know why this is so tough. It was, the summer before my senior year. I'm still a senior, but, yeah. I did Cinderella Junior Edition. I had so much fun. I was a fruit seller, and all I yelled was, fruit, 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 and it was my opening line, and I just had so much fun with it, and I was just like, hey, I want to keep doing this, and I kept doing it, and over time, I grew as an actor, and I was just like, I want to do this as a career. I want to do this for the rest of my life. That's basically what I said, and I said that to choir too. So choir, I actually started out my freshman year of high school. That's when I started choir. My freshman year, I didn't really like choir just because it was over Zoom, and we had to do a bunch of singing on calls, and I just hated it. I dreaded it so much. I think one time we had to, like, record ourselves singing a Spanish song, and then we had to do it again over a Zoom call. It was really bad. But over time, I learned to enjoy it, and I love it. I love singing. It's just who I am. So yeah, that's a little bit of the hobbies I have. So now let's move on to YouTube. So I started technically watching YouTube in 2014. I think it was 2014. I'm not sure. But the first ever YouTube video I truly and really watched was a Five Nights at Freddy's Minecraft video. It's pretty obvious. So ever since I watched that video, ever since I was a little boy, ever since I was a kid, still am a kid, but you get the gist. I really got inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's. And I got inspired to create Five Nights at Freddy's videos, and yeah. I really started out my YouTube channel, this is so embarrassing. So, my first ever YouTube channel was in 2016. My first ever YouTube video, it was me dancing to a Minecraft song with a diamond sword toy in my hand. And yeah, it was pretty bad. It was so cringe. But main reason why I'm really telling you this is that I learned to grow as a person. And one thing I really didn't look back on, since I kept making channels, I didn't really focus on the aspect of the creativity I can have to create these videos, if that makes sense. So when I really started off my first ever YouTube channel, in my opinion, with like edits and all that and whatnot, I wasn't really focused on that. I really wasn't focused on how much levels of effort I put into the YouTube videos. I was really focused on getting those YouTube videos out there and the deadlines I have, which shouldn't even be a thing because this is supposed to be for fun. And I didn't really focus on that. I was just like, hey, I need to get this out. I need to get this out ASAP. And what I really realized about that is it stressed me out. It really stressed me out. I made YouTube more like school than just like a hobby I do for fun. And that took me down a deep and dark rabbit hole that I couldn't climb out of. I'm not really afraid I'm going to do that again. I am ashamed of my past, of course, but I am not ashamed of how it made me as a person. I am not ashamed who I am or who I will be in the future. A lot of mistakes were made back then, in the past. A lot. And one thing I was really careless about was people's feelings. People's feelings. And I really got YouTube get the better of me, and I was rude to everyone. I cussed people out. I was a totally different person back then. I let drama affect me as a person, and it made me into someone I could barely recognize. I didn't even know who I was as a person. And that's a really hard lesson to learn, finding yourself. It was a really hard lesson for me to learn as well. The reason being why it was so hard is because I think I was pulled into something that I didn't want to be a part of, and I don't know, I just let that get the better of me, and I let that take away of who I truly was. Yeah. Sorry for this to get so deep. I just want you guys to know who I am as a person, and that I just want you guys to know that this channel is like a reset. A reset off of everything, a reset off of my channels, everything. I just want you guys to know who I am as a person. Like, everything I'm telling you, musical theater, choir, everything, this is me. So, off of the sad topics, if you guys can't tell, my first series for this channel is analog horror. Now, don't blame me. I'm not the best at analog horror. I really was fascinated by analog horror for about 2 years. I started really getting into it like 2 or so-ish years ago. Analog horror has really fascinated me because of the editing softwares people use, and it's just so cool to me. And I wanted to make a series, and MRT in the Studio is going to be one of those series. It's not going to be like, it's not going to be like one of those series where the entire thing is analog horror. I want to make Minecraft, and I also want to make analog horror videos. I want it to combine. So the little videos that you guys see, like the tapes, the incidents, all that stuff, that is going to play a role into the story. I already know my newest video. If you guys haven't, you should go check it out. My newest video, it's going to play a role definitely in chapter 1. Definitely. I can't say why or how. It's definitely going to play a role though. And I'm really excited for you guys to see what I come up with. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me. One thing I'm really going to try my best to do is try to upload on weekends. I'm not gonna be able to upload every weekend. Sorry, y'all. Just because I have a lot of stuff to do. I mean, I could be doing an audition, or I could have a performance going on, or I could be doing choir stuff or an event. I just have a lot of stuff to do. So not every weekend I will be able to upload, but I will try. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me, a little bit about my past. Yeah. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.